the kooky left have now made it their mandate to paint me as some kind of Republican shill. And that's where Scott McClellan comes in. All right, so he appears on Hardball last week, and he talks to Chris Matthews. Now, remember, MSNBC is a left-wing network, all right? Everybody knows it is, and they're getting their butt kicked by Fox. So anytime they can take a shot at Fox, they do. Everybody knows that. It's tedious. It's boring. So McClellan goes in there and he talks to Matthews, and here's what happened. Roll the tape.
There were commentators and others, pundits at Fox News that were helpful to the White House. And certainly we got talking points to those people.
Call Sean, call Bill, call whoever. Did you do that as a regular?
Certainly bull. That's not true. All right? Nobody called me. Nobody said anything to me. I never got a talking point from anybody ever in my whole life, and neither did my staff. Okay? So that's just not true. So Scott McClellan joins us now from Arlington, Virginia. Do you owe me an apology?
Bill, good. Thank you for having me on the show today. I'm glad to be on and have the opportunity to talk about this. You said at the beginning, I heard you say that the truth matters, and I agree with you. The truth is, I messed up. I was specifically not trying to single anyone out, including you, but the way a couple of the questions were phrased in that interview, along with my response, left things open to interpretation, and I should not have let that happen. I messed up when it came to leaving things open to interpretation. I understand why you got upset. This was, some of your critics went, aha, it has to be this. You're the big kahuna at Fox News, and some people tried to paint it in a black and white term to their preconceived notion. And, I stand by what I said in terms of the larger things and everything, but I should not have left that open to interpretation. And you cut it off there when I was saying certainly in the middle of Chris and I going back and forth. And I think if you look at the interview and play a little bit more of that interview, and I know you don't have to, you don't need to give it attention, but every time I was talking about certainly in that interview, I was saying certainly in the sense of not to use it to confirm something, but to use it to emphasize my view. When I said at the beginning, certainly there were commentators.
Okay, but wait. Look, Matthew says very specifically, do people say, call Sean, call Bill? And you say...
Call whoever. And
you say certainly. So I think, first of all, you owe me an apology.
I got cut off. I mean,
all right, do you owe me an apology?
Well, I don't think that I should have left it open to interpretation in that regard.
But wait. Now, my name, as you know, my name is now attached by you to White House talking points, and CNN.
I did not use your name, Bill.
He did, and you said certainly. He did, and he baited you. Everybody knows he baited you.
Yeah, I didn't go on the show to talk. I didn't go on the show.
But that's what they do over there. You know that.
I went on the show to talk about Bush's legacy and the Obama.
I got it. You went on the show to sell your book. Fine, but you let it go when he was specific and used my name, and then CNN picked it up right after that. Howard Kurtz, and they went, and then it was all over the place.
Yeah,
you seem, Scott, not to want to apologize to me. You don't have to, but I think you do owe me an apology.
I think I did by saying I messed up. I think that is.
Well, you know what? It would be better if you said, look, Bill, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to do that.
Well, I didn't mean to do that. I'm sorry, Bill. I didn't mean to do that.
Fine. It only took me 3 minutes to get that out of you. Now, I want you to say to the people who are listening that, as far as you know, I never received a talking points from the White House.
I don't know that. I don't. I have no knowledge of that.
Okay, so you have no knowledge that I received anything from the White House while you were there.
Well, we certainly.
But O'Reilly.
We sent out a lot of talking points to a lot of people, and certainly there are people at pundits and commentators.
But not me.
Other people that
I don't care about, Scott.
I know that were friendly and that were sympathetic.
Fine, and then you deal with them as you want to. But I never received the talking points. Correct?
I never said you did.
Okay. All right. Well, Matthew said I did, and you said certainly. So you affirmed what Matthew said.
Let me correct you there, because Matthews went in, and as soon as you cut it off, he was saying, "Did you do that as a regular thing?" And I didn't get it.
No, I'll read the whole thing. Here's the transcript, Scott.
transcript in front of me. It says crosstalk.
It said, did people say, call Sean, call Bill, call whoever? Did you do that as a regular thing? Certainly, it wasn't necessarily something I was doing, but it was something that we at the White House, yes, were doing and getting them
if I was
talking
confirming
points.
I'd say yes, specifically.
No, getting them talking points, Sean and
but
Bill.
There were people, not you, but there were people.
But look, this is parsing, Scott. You know what this was. You made a mistake. For some reason, you don't want to apologize. It's an easy apology. If I did it,
I already did.
I know, but it took me 3 minutes to drag it out of you. If I did it to you, I would apologize up top.
I said right up front. I said, "Look, I messed up. I know, I understand why you got upset. I understand why."
Good. I'm glad you understand because my professional reputation is not going to be besmirched by you or MSNBC or CNN or anybody else. That's outrageous. It ain't going to happen.
I'm not trying to get into a fight between any of the network wars or anything like that. I'm not trying.
Well, if you keep going on these smear machines, you're going to get into fights, Scott. You're defined about who you hang with. Now, look, let's.
Look, Bill. I go on a lot of shows.
You do, and you're on this show, and you're a stand-up guy for being here. That's true.
But don't take the opposite view of what they're saying. Where look, the White House was in collaboration with you, because that's not the case, and I'm in collaboration with NBC. Don't do the same thing.
I'm not saying you're in collaboration. I'm saying they played you. No, come on, Scott. Matthews played you. He played you, and you fell.
He looks to be partners in this enterprise.
No. You fell. Oh, that was a sarcastic comment.
Yeah, but do you owe me an apology for that?
Why? How many times have you been on that program, that network? 87 times?
Matthews, I've been on twice.
You've been on that network all day, every day to sell your book. I'm not apologizing for that.
No.
But he played you. You should be mad at him.
So you don't owe me an apology for calling me a liar or calling
You were a liar. You said I received talking points, and I didn't.
No, I didn't. I was not confirming that. I'm telling you right now, I was not confirming.
You're parsing the damn thing. Come on, be honest. You say did people say call Sean, call Bill, and you said certainly. That's ridiculous. It's not true.
I didn't get to finish my thought with that. You know the way these interview goes. Matthews is the guy that interrupts you, just like you're interrupting now.
That's right. He baited you. He baited you.
But look, you said I look to be partners in this enterprise with NBC. That's not the case. That's not true. So you should apologize for that.
You're crazy. You're partners with them in selling your book.
I owned up. No, I'm not.
Yeah, you are. You go on them all the time. They got first dibs to you.
I haven't been on them in weeks. I hadn't been on Matthews, and I hadn't been on NBC in weeks.
All right, I'm gonna total up how many times you've been on that network as opposed to Fox News. You want me to do that?
I hadn't been on in weeks. Bill.
All right.
Weeks.
Look. What I'm trying to tell you is two things, and I'll give you the last word.
But don't jump to conspiracy theories.
It's not a conspiracy. It was a sarcastic comment.
Okay. So you apologize.
No, I don't. I don't apologize because you're trying to sell your book over there, and you know it.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are.
Talk about other things, Bill.
Okay.
I did,
Two things, and I'll give you the last word. Number one, they played you. Be careful about that. They're playing you. They're manipulating you. They're using you. And if you don't like to be used, be careful. And the second thing is, you're a professional and I'm a professional. If somebody impugns your reputation, says something not true about you, or affirms something not true about you, you're going to get upset. That's why I did, and I have a perfect right to be that way.
I agree. You have a perfect right to be that way. But look, both sides, try to make use of others, what others say to their own advantage and interpret things to their own preconceived notions. It's one of the problems I talk about in my book about what's wrong with Washington, that it's too much trying to shape the manipulate the narrative to their advantage instead of looking at the truth. And I came on to tell you the truth. The truth is I was not trying to confirm anything for any single person. Not you,
all right,
not Sean,
we'll chalk it up as a mistake, but I'm an honest purveyor of news and information, and I'm not going to let anybody imply that I'm not.
That's fine, and I'm not trying to question your motivations,
all right.
Bill. I'm not trying to get into it with you.
I appreciate you coming on, Scott. Okay, Scott McClellan, and the truth matters.
You're in the No Spin Zone with Bill O'Reilly.